All right, let's talk about AI. The term is absolutely everywhere, but what does it actually mean? Today, we're going to cut through all the hype and explain the different types of AI. And trust me, you might be surprised by what's real and what's pure science fiction. Let's jump in.
So you hear the word AI thrown around constantly, right? But does it always mean the same thing? Is the AI that picks your next song the same as the AI that tries to take over the world in a Hollywood blockbuster? That's the big question we're going to unpack.
And the answer is a big, flashing, definitive no. They are not the same thing at all. And you know what? Understanding that difference is the key to seeing past both the wild hype and the scary headlines. The easiest way to think about the world of AI is like a ladder or a hierarchy with three distinct levels. On the bottom rung, we've got something called narrow AI. In the middle, there's general AI. And way up at the top, we have the idea of a super AI. But here is the kicker. And honestly, if you only remember one thing from this whole explainer, make it this. Only one of these three types of AI is actually real and exists in our world today. Just one.
So let's get started. We're going to lay the groundwork for these three very different ideas of what an AI can be. Before we get into all the technical jargon, let's use a super simple analogy. Think about people. Some of us are specialists, right? We're amazing at one thing, like, say, playing chess or singing or coding. Then you have generalists, people who can do a whole bunch of different things pretty well. Well, AI is categorized in a really similar way.
And that brings us right back to our three levels. An AI that does just one task really well, that's artificial narrow intelligence, or ANI. An AI that could do pretty much anything a human can do, that's what we call artificial general intelligence, AGI. And an AI that is smarter than every single human on the planet combined, well, that's the wild idea of artificial superintelligence, or ASI.
Now let's focus in on the only type of AI that you and I actually use and interact with every single day.
And this is it, artificial narrow intelligence, ANI for short. The definition is pretty straightforward. It's an AI that's built to do one specific job. It's a specialist. It can't think outside the box it was programmed for or just decide to learn a totally new skill. And you might not even realize how much ANI is woven into your life. It's literally everywhere. When Google Maps finds you the fastest route, yep, that's ANI. When YouTube serves up the perfect next video, that's ANI too. Your phone's face unlock, the spam filter in your email, those customer service chatbots, all of them are classic examples of narrow AI.
Okay, and here's a really important point that confuses a lot of people. Even these incredibly advanced AIs like ChatGPT, they're still considered narrow AI. Why? Because while it's an absolute wizard with words, it can write, code, and explain things like a genius, it can't feel anything. It doesn't truly understand context the way we do. Its job, as complex as it seems, is still narrow. It processes and generates language.
So let's do a quick little reality check on ANI. What's true? It 100% exists today, and it's used all over the place. What's not true? It's not conscious, it doesn't have feelings, and it's not dangerous on its own. It's just a tool, a very powerful tool, but one that's limited to its job. All right, now that we've got a handle on the AI of today, let's climb up that ladder to the next level, the AI of tomorrow, this big goal of human-level intelligence. This is artificial general intelligence, or AGI. Now, the goal here is completely different. We're talking about creating an AI that can learn, solve totally different kinds of problems, and adapt to new situations with the same kind of flexibility and reasoning that a human brain has. Since AGI doesn't exist yet, we have to use our imagination. So picture this, a single AI that could drive a car, then go home and cook dinner from a new recipe, then decide it wants to learn Japanese, and maybe later that night compose a piece of music. That ability to jump between totally different skills, that's the core idea of AGI. Okay, time for the AGI reality check. What's true? It is a massive goal for researchers all over the world. What's not true? It doesn't exist today, period. No company has built one, and no computer can think with the general, adaptable intelligence of a person. It's still firmly in the research phase. And now let's go to the very top of the ladder, to a concept that for now pretty much lives in the world of science fiction and late-night philosophical debates. Welcome to Artificial Superintelligence, or ASI. The definition here is just staggering.
It's an AI that isn't just as smart as a human, but is way, way smarter than the most brilliant human minds on Earth all put together. I mean, to even try and wrap your head around this, think about the biggest problems humanity faces. A theoretical ASI could maybe cure cancer in an afternoon, invent technologies we can't even dream of, and see patterns in the world that are totally invisible to us. Yeah, this is the stuff of movies.
Our reality check for ASI is the simplest one yet. What's true about it? It's a fascinating theoretical concept, for sure. And it pushes us to ask some really important questions. What's not true? It doesn't exist. It's pretty much all science fiction at this point.
Okay, so we've broken down all 3 levels of AI. For our last section, let's just pull it all together so you can see the whole picture, nice and clear.
This table really says it all. You've got ANI, AGI, and ASI. For capability, ANI is a one-task wonder. AGI would be human-like, and ASI would be smarter than all of us. And for their status, ANI is here today. AGI does not exist yet. And ASI, that's pure imagination. It's really that simple.
So the next time you're scrolling online and you see a headline or you hear someone say that AI is about to take over the world and become our new robot overlords, you'll know what's really going on. You'll know the reality. We are still firmly, squarely, in the age of narrow AI. These are powerful tools, not conscious minds. They're specialists, not overlords.
And that leaves us with one last really big question to think about. As we keep building these incredible tools and pushing forward, what should our goal be? What do we want the next level of intelligence to actually look like?